Welcome back, everyone. In today's episode, I want to take the opportunity to address a topic that you don't realize until you begin the journey of having prostate cancer. If there's one word that has defined this chapter of my life, it's waiting. Not the casual kind. Not like you're waiting for a table at a restaurant or for a package to arrive. This is the heavy, slow, grinding kind of waiting that settles into your mind and it creeps into your daily activities. Waiting becomes its own environment. Almost becomes like its own season. Its own strange rhythm that everything else in life has to move around. You wake up with it, you go to bed with it, and in between you try to live your life while a quiet clock that only you can hear ticks somewhere in the background. I don't know how else to say it. It is just plain, long waiting. In the truest sense. There's the waiting for appointments, dates circled on a calendar that feel both too far away and somehow too close. There's waiting in the lobby, where every minute stretches out longer than the last one. There's the waiting after the blood test. You're refreshing your patient portal, even though you know nothing new will appear. And then there's the waiting for the call, the email, the follow-up, and what are your next steps? Each stage has its own flavor of uncertainty. Some days it feels like you're suspended in midair, unable to move forward, because you don't know what forward looks like. Other days, the waiting feels like a weight pressing down on your chest. It's not painful. It's just persistent, like a reminder you can't ignore. People often talk about procedures, the scans, the treatments, but they rarely talk about this part, the long stretches of time where nothing's happening on the outside, but you know everything is happening on the inside. The part where your mind fills the silence with questions you can't answer yet. The part where you learn patience, not because you want to, because you have no choice. And yet, in all the stillness, life keeps moving on. You still laugh, you still go to work, you still socialize with the people in your life, you still show up for the people you care about. Life doesn't pause, the world doesn't stop turning, just because you're waiting. It just changes the way you move through it. This episode isn't about fear or frustration, though both are real. It's about acknowledging the truth. The waiting, it's the worst. Waiting is like work, physical work, emotional work, and especially mental work. The kind of work no one sees, but you feel it every single day. And somehow, through all of it, you just keep going. You keep showing up. And yes, you keep waiting. Not because you're passive, but because you're strong enough to hold steady in the fear of the unknown. Thanks again, everyone, for joining me. Take care.